Alright, I think I've got this right. So guys, if you get a chance to read the description, you'll understand, but I'm going to go ahead and say right now. What's going on today is a little different. We're back in SnowRunner, just like yesterday. But the difference is, I'm on the Steam version of the game now. Uh, the autumn sale hit, and it made it affordable for me to do the Steam version. So that's what we're doing. But that also does mean my old save file is completely useless. So we're starting over. Oh, crud, I just now realized I don't have my chat up. One moment. God dang it. Sometimes I do things and I think them through very well, and I'm really good about planning stuff, and other times I do things and I'll hit that go live button and then realize 40 seconds later that, oh, hey, look, you forgot to do some shit. So real quick, let me pull chat up so that I can actually see what's going on. There we go. Alright, now back to it. Now, here's the thing. I know there's an upgrade up there for this. I don't know if I can do that right now, so we're not going to just yet. If you check the title, you'll understand today's a little different. I am playing this game, but I am doing everything possible to not use any truck but this one. And now the issue with that is that means that we're gonna have to have trailers. We're gonna have to do a few different things because this truck doesn't have a whole lot of power. I need to adjust my brightness on this real quick. Not on the stream, just on what I see, because it's a little, there we go. I haven't played Phase 8 yet. I don't have it just yet. I am planning on getting that one. I just, again, I picked up today, actually, the full game on Steam and seasons 1 through 4. Like, I got the year 1 pass in the main game. Before this, I've been playing it entirely on... Yeah, I can make it to this. I've been playing it entirely on Gamepass, so I didn't have all of them yet. Okay, that's a little deeper than I thought it was. Okay. I'm trying to think. I want to say before I had... like the base game, or through Game Pass, I had like the base game in season 3 or 4, and that was it. So I'm expecting it to be a little different. But I also wanted to, I guess, needlessly challenge myself this time around, or as I started this one off, so I'm only using, or gonna try to only use this truck, and see how that goes. The bad thing about moving from one platform to another, though, is I lost my old save file. It's over on Game Pass. So everything now, I've got to start back over. Oh, it's not? Dang, that sucks, because I think that was... No, that might have been Season 6 I was thinking of that I was looking at that looked really good. I've got to actually look again at what each season is and what all you get from them. Okay, so find the truck, yeah. Okay, so that one... Racing seems like it could be... Seems like it could be really fun, but also really easy to mess up in a game like this, because it's so much built around, like, not doing it quickly. Just try not to flip the truck while I go do this. Okay, because I know I have to unlock this one, but I think I can do the actual mission with a trailer. Okay, so switch just to have them get off my back. Then we'll roll around this way. Because I think there, if I remember right, there is a trailer right here. I just don't know if I can actually get it out with this. Hopefully, this truck being as light as it is, it won't bog down like some of the others do. I'm not going to say I watch F1, or at least not regularly. I enjoy it, I don't really watch a whole lot of racing. We'll pull this thing over here. This little truck's actually a lot stronger than it looks. Yeah, I watch mostly racing stuff that I watch is going to be like little clips and things like that. Oh, I can't connect to this trailer, can I? No, I can't. Huh. Alright, so that's going to actually make this a lot more difficult. Because the garage is going to be over here. I think I can take the route through the drilling site and get over there to the trailer area, or to the garage, and yeah, that's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to take a little bit of a roundabout way. I'm going to get over to the garage so I can buy a trailer for this truck. Because at the moment, if I remember right, I can't carry metal beams, so I can't fix the main bridge. Come on, pull it up there. It's also, like, it's great to me because it's light enough that some of those little things like that you can grab and actually pull yourself up with, instead of just kind of beating your head into the wall. Because I know a lot of the bigger trucks, once you start pulling with them, you can't really, like, it just pulls them straight out of the ground. Yeah, I'm aware of the dangerous water level. So you can carry, I thought you could. I thought I'd carried one bit of cargo in the bed. But I know there's some things with this one you can carry. But I think it's the metal logs, I want to say, or the metal beams. You have to have two of them, or you have to have one of them, but they take up 2 slots. There we go. And that's the issue with it, is you can't carry 2 slots in the back of the Chevy. Ooh, that's right. This bridge is out. Oh, then I may be just absolutely messed up then. I know this one's logs, so let me see about this. Because I may have set myself up completely for failure if that's the case. I thought I had managed to carry something with this. So yeah, that made me think about it. Now I need to go back and actually double check and see if I can carry with this, because if I can't, then I'll probably have to switch to the GMC just to even get stuff up and running. Oh dang, I just noticed that. Come on, get out of the mud. No, I thought it was... I really thought it was this one. Yeah, if it won't let me, then that's what I'm gonna have to... That's what I'll do. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. At least until I get that first bridge fixed. And I can get this thing over there and get a trailer on it. So yeah, we'll pop this one up and go do that. Real quick before I move on, that trailer has logs on it. So I could conceivably grab the trailer, run up into town, grab the metal beams, and get that thing fixed. And I may do that. God, this thing handles like a boat, though, when you're not used to it anymore. And I gotta remember, it has no all-wheel drive, no diff lock, no nothing like that. Which, to be honest, I think the main one I'm trying to avoid using on the starting map is the Fleet Star anyway, because I feel like it's a really powerful workhorse for this early in the game. All right, so we'll pop this one. And back out of that. Yeah, I know it has it. I think I've actually unlocked it for this once in the past. Oh yeah, Fleet Star, it's one of the first upgrades you find, I want to say, the engageable all-wheel drive for that one. Come on, get out of there. You can do this, it's okay. I actually don't know if this thing can do this. I haven't tried to do it in a while. Oh, okay, I got you. This thing doesn't want to go with that, does it? Alright. I can't just change from there. I'm gonna see if I can make this work. If not, then I have not made myself, Alrighty, man. Well, thank you for stopping by. If I can't make this work, then I've basically just kind of shot myself in the foot. So we're gonna go with there to there. And it ain't got the ass to do it. Oh, thank you for the subscription, man. Alright, so I think the way I'm gonna have to do this is gonna be pulling it straight up with without the engine. Or without the trailer. We'll head up the hill a little bit. Alright, that's not gonna work. Crawl it up a little. And then once we're back on hard ground, pull it with a winch. That shouldn't have worked. In no realm of anything should that have worked. But I want to get it up here just a little bit. And then once I've got it up over that little bump, I'll back the truck up. We'll hook up to it. Oh man, I thank you for saying that. I figure if I deserve it, it'll come. Ah, dang it. It's too far away. Oh, take the handbrake off. Now, attach. And here we go. So I am going to go back to just using the little step side once I get the main bridge fixed so that I can get a trailer that I can pull behind that one. I realized real quick that I can't make it across the river without fixing that bridge, and I can't pull these big trailers with that little truck. So I have not forgotten what the challenge I'm supposed to impose on myself is in this. I have tried to make that gap over by the drilling site with the little truck without the bridge, and it floods out. I don't have the snorkel, so it's gonna be like trying to get across that would be an absolute pain. And way more luck than I feel like I have. Because you basically, if I remember right, you have to skip it just right, get across it without completely killing your engine, and then hopefully you hold up well enough that you don't, or that you can make it to the garage. And like I say, that's a lot more luck than I really want to try to take on right this second. We're gonna see if oh, that's bad. We're gonna see if I remember this bridge right. Because I think it's I want to say it's 2 logs and a metal beam. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't need that. I needed this. And then we'll pop this. Iron Pickle, man, how's it going? I do remember seeing you before. Oh, no, don't fly off like that. Don't fly off like that. So once we get this one up, like I say, I go back to the scout truck, and then from that point on, it should be just the scout truck this stream at least. I don't even know what all I have unlocked, because I've got 4 DLC packs from the Year 1 pass. And I know before I had one, but I don't remember which one it was. Whichever one came with the bandit truck. It'd be real nice if I could get something that had a little more grip for that one. Like a diff lock or better tires. God, this thing makes so much noise. It should be pretty fun, man. I'm using this one literally for just a second to get this bridge up, and then it's back to the little Chevy. And we're gonna see how she goes. What was I supposed to do? Because this isn't popping anything for me. Oh, it wants me to do this. Okay. Yeah, no, I want to stay in Michigan. There we go. I have everything I need, so just take the stuff. Yeah, I have you narrowed down to 2 people. And, I want to say your name starts with an R. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and stop the engine on this one. And back to the Scout. And now I can get all the way to the garage. Oh, Lord, I try to block those memories, man. That was a hellacious area, a hellacious place. And not just the dish pit, that whole damn restaurant. Now, see, y'all all viewed yourself that way, but... Alright. I gotta fill up on gas. Get this thing to the garage and see what kind of upgrades I've got available for it, because hauling a trailer around this map with this thing is gonna be... interesting. I can do most likely tires. I think I can put a snorkel on it, and I can do the roof rack supplies, or the trunk supplies, one of the two. Gotcha. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dang, got you, man. And because I don't really like streaming in this game when it's dark, I'm gonna go ahead and skip through, put it back to early morning. That's one thing I've noticed with a lot of games like this. This and Euro Truck Simulator, it seems like to me a lot of people who make, or who stream it, you kind of get away with it, or away from it with people who video it. But a lot of people who stream this game, and who stream like Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator, and a lot of those, it seems like they do so much driving at night, and if the game has a skip time option, I don't understand it. Oh, for the love of fuck. No. Go away. That shit'll get my channel audited, and I don't really want to deal with that. Leaving messages like that is exactly how you end up getting your shit taken down. I try to catch them right off the bat, but I don't always. Yeah, I've never understood it. Like, you know it's hard to see, so do everything you can to make it easier to see. As long as I catch it when it's happening, because every once in a while you will find me where I'm like doing something and I don't notice the light fading. Uh, I try to quickly like dial it back and just wait through it till it's daytime again. Come on, get through here. Should be easy for this truck. I think the only hard part about trying to do this as a challenge where I just use this thing is honestly going to be the hauling. Like, getting from one place to another isn't going to be an issue. I'm just going to have to be very selective and kind of careful about what order I fix things in to keep as much nice road good to go as I can. Which does mean I think I'm probably going to have to get to the factory pretty quickly. I think it's factory or warehouse, whichever one of them does service parts. Because there's a few things that I'm going to just need service parts for. It's not that one, it's... Oh, don't break it, don't break it, don't break it. We don't have the garage yet. There is an upgrade right over here, if I remember right. So we'll go pop that one. Oh yeah, that bridge looks safe. I think I've taken the Fleet Star across this thing. I'm actually curious to see how Season 8 plays out, because farming seems like a really interesting idea to add to this game, but it also seems like one that could be a... I don't know, it seems like you could add some really, really powerful vehicles to it. I just don't know if that's what they did. Whoa, that's a long drop. And we made it to the garage. Okay, cool. Alright, we got that for the fleet side, which we're not trying to use right now. I gotta do this. That one. Yeah, I'm not doing DLC colors. Don't have anything there, nothing there. Nope. I can at least do all terrains. So we will definitely do that. A low-strength winch with dedicated battery unit, not as powerful as more common variants can operate. That one I might come back to. If you have Gamepass, man, it's worth it. Okay. So we are going to do this real quick. Go to truck storage. Oh, I'm not... not selling that one, no. No. Alright, so we're gonna... I got 950. I don't think that's enough to add anything, and I can't even do anything anyway. So yeah, we're just going to, how much would that be? Tell you what, no, I'm gonna sell the Bandit. Because I flip that thing every time I touch it anyway. And that'll give me the snorkel. And enough to buy a scout trailer. Oh, I have to travel to Alaska first. Okay. I'm not I'm not staying in Alaska this time around. I'm gonna pop over here. I'm going to finish this mission and go back to Michigan. Oh yeah, if that's the case, you might actually like you might like Power Wash Simulator, which I know is also on there. But that's one of those. It's a really satisfying game to play. I've considered doing a bit of it on this, but no, Bruiser, you didn't sour the bandit on me. In all honesty, what this is I'm trying to do something specific, and I know I need let me just make sure here. Like I want to do something very specific while I'm for tonight, and I know I need the extra. I know I need the extra money, so I will get the bandit back at some point. For right now, I don't need it. I need to make my little scout truck here more powerful so that I can hopefully do what I said I was going to in the title. Alright, so there's the warehouse is where I need to head. That much I know. Because the warehouse has the service parts, and the service parts are what I need to fix at least one of those bridges. So, Surgeon Simulator I've seen, but I tried to play it exactly one time, and I don't have the dexterity for that one. Or I guess I can't track that many things at once. We're gonna go ahead and kick it into low so it doesn't try to shift up and mess me up. I may... I could go get that more powerful engine. And I may end up doing that. We'll see in a minute, though. Now, the Gamepass stuff right now that's really got my attention is like 2 Point University and Medieval Dynasty. Let me see. I can rip across here. Stay to the outside of this, and I think I can make it through just fine. Just pull myself right on by. You know, I could see that being a little entertaining, especially from somebody coming from that place. Yeah, no, but back to what Bruiser was talking about, the bandit. You guys might have you guys probably missed my stream yesterday of this game, where I spent the entirety of it trying to flip the bandit back over. Like I kept ending up with it on its side. We're gonna take this one to there. It's not quite what I was hoping for, but it'll work for the moment. Drag me back up onto semi-dry ground at least. Yeah, this game, every time I've played it, it seems like it goes slow, at least to start off with, and you start getting to a point at least if you stay in Michigan, you'll hit a point where you start thinking you're doing really, really, really well, and then you get to the last map that doesn't have a garage anymore, and you're just like, oh no. No, 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 this isn't what I signed up for. Climb this hill. We're not bringing up our time played in Skyrim, man. I'm one of the ones that gets to sit around with the Skyrim hours played of somewhere in the 4-digit numbers. Which is also kind of hurtful though, because like I was offline for a good chunk of that, so Steam doesn't actually record it. I'm gonna try that. Pull my ass up this mountain. That's... I'm not in a good place right now. Come on, get up there. What's the saying? Get up there and eat that horse? So, man, in all honesty, I bought a new PC this last year because I started college. And for my course, I had to have one more powerful than what I had before. Like, my old computer just would not have done it. Ah, no. No, 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 no. Fuck. I don't know if this is gonna work. You gonna climb this thing? Also, if anybody got the you get out there and eat that horse comment, please let me know. Alright, come on. Pull it. Pull it. Now will you go? I've seen a very small amount of Breaking Bad. I may have just high-centered. Please don't fall back down the mountain. There we go. I want to say I can make this work. Alright, you know what? Just pull it up. Man, you just ain't gonna work for me, are you? I'll give you that's a pretty good one. I think personally my favorite PlayStation original though would have to be something like Detroit Become Human. Now those I don't... Wait, wasn't... Why am I thinking... Crash was 64, wasn't he? That was Nintendo. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know dick about recent PlayStation games. Like I've got a PS4 and haven't really touched anything. I would like a PS5, but I've got so much other stuff I've got to buy. You know, I'm really glad I looked at who said that, because I was about to ask which one, if it was Kara, Connor, or Jacob. And I guess it kind of... I should have noticed that before that. Or I'm glad I noticed it before that. Okay, not that one. Let's do this one. I don't know. I also want to say Kingdom Hearts before they started releasing the stuff on Xbox. Like the actual core series of Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3 was like it all started as a PlayStation original. So I would want to say that, to be honest, would be my actual favorite, like most time in a PlayStation original game was probably Kingdom Hearts 2. Most of my playtime in Kingdom Hearts 2 was probably getting ready to fight Sephiroth. Come on, get this bouncy little shit over there. Man, Kingdom Hearts was awesome. My biggest complaint with 3 was that they didn't include more of the Final Fantasy characters in it. Like it was all centered real heavy around Disney. And like I wanted to see more of like Yuffie and Leon and Aerith and just kind of, you know, see how they handled everything. We didn't get a whole lot from them. Oh god, that's bad. That's bad. Get off the rock. Get off the rock. Get off the rock. Warehouse is... Yeah, this is the warehouse. Okay. I know kind of where I'm at now. So I also know what I'm about to do. Like, getting this trailer over here has kind of given me a little better idea of what I'm going to need to get for this truck. I need to go get the engine upgrade for this thing, at the very least, to make it over there. So, we're going to circle around. I am going to go ahead and load it up. It's not bricks. Nope. It's this one. Alright. And in the interest of fairness, I am going to try to get this thing over this hill and clear this rock slide. I'm not holding my breath on that, though. Come on. Come on. Make the turn. Make the turn. You got this. You really don't. My last Call of Duty game that I really got somewhat invested in, I think it was Modern Warfare 2, back on the 360. Like the real Modern Warfare 2. I know that's what they call the new one, but... Oh, do you not even have the ass to do this? You don't. Oh, shit. That hit the wrong button. Alright. So... this way, if I remember. We're gonna circle around, we're gonna hit up these little watchtowers. Because something around here has an upgrade. I know it does. I just don't remember where it is. We're gonna leave our trailer loaded down with spare parts while we go do this. Come on, get up there. Man, just because people like zombies, or just because people like Black Ops doesn't mean that they have to like zombies. They usually go hand in hand, but it's not always. We're gonna pray it's up here. Man, World at War had zombies. Like, that was what made that game. So yeah, no, I'll give you that one. I'm not doing a task. Oh, no, no, no. Get up the switchback. You're okay. Get up there. Climb it. Did I do this again? Well, I know one thing I did again. I got up to I decided to go through doing this. And, completely missed the road. Oh, this is the same one from last night. I dropped the trailer off because I don't have the power to pull it right now. So I'm gonna go find, or hit a couple of the, watchtowers to get a couple of upgrades for the truck. Trailer right now is sitting in the middle of the road. I think I actually know exactly which one of these I need. Alright. Because the actual upgrade I need is up here. Somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. But no, I got to that spot and I just, like, trying to get the trailer through the mud, it just wasn't going. So we're gonna go, actually, we'll hit that little upgrade down here. Yeah, I'm bad about that myself, where you buy one, you load it up, you get somewhere, and it's just like, you know, I could do this so much easier without the trailer. I'm just gonna, I'll come back for it. I'm sure I'll come back for it. And I know good and well I'm not, but hey. So the engine upgrade for this truck is over by the town. Which will be the next area that I head to. Also, I just want to say, I don't normally, like, bring attention to this, but I just now realized I'm sitting at 5 concurrent viewers, and yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I normally stream to, like, 1 or 2 people, so it's a little different for me. But thank y'all for coming out. Yeah, So I got this game, like the Steam Autumn sale started, and I got the base game and the year one pass. And I actually just did a lot of this last night on Gamepass. Like the Michigan stuff. There's a lot of it that I just finished up last night. It's falling off. So, I think there's other things in Call of Duty that, you know, are relevant beyond just zombies, but I will say one of my biggest issues with Call of Duty is the player base. There's so many people that play it that don't know how to play the objective that it just gets to me, and I end up disliking the game. Oh, I missed this upgrade by a mile. Shit. That's what I get for saying, oh yeah, I just did this yesterday. So I'm gonna grab this one, and then I think I'm actually going to recover back. That was like the last shooter that I really liked multiplayer on was Red Dead Online. Like, I felt like that game had so much more potential than they gave it. And not gonna lie, it would piss me off to sit there and try to do something only for everybody and their dog around you to not play the objective. So I'm gonna head out this way. I didn't really have anything else over there that I was trying to mess with, so in the interest of time, I just came back here. Yeah, I feel like if they had given Red Dead Online, like, even a fair amount, even a fair percentage of the attention they gave Grand Theft Auto Online, it would have been amazing. Yeah, Red Dead 2 had a really good start to an online game with Red Dead Online. Hey, now I'm gonna say right now, I'm not gonna say I'm a good SnowRunner player, so I wouldn't say I am. I will at least try to keep things moving though. Most of the time to my own detriment. No, because I need to be able to get rid of the power line that's down. There is... I'm not gonna... I'll get that one on the way back by. Oh, yeah, no, I don't understand that. Like, why... To me, using the really OP trucks, and don't get me wrong, like, that's one thing I like about Steam is I can mod the game now. Like, I can add stuff in, but I'm not looking for super overpowered stuff. Like, I would kind of like to add a 2005 Chevy long bed to it because I used to drive one. You know, stuff like that. But to me, using the really OP mods, it's like downloading Dark Souls and then adding in a saw. Or a 240, like, you know, the point of the game is supposed to be the difficulty and the challenge, and then you're just deleting all of that. I will take a look at that, because there are a few trucks that I know they don't include that I would really like to have. But they're probably all kind of on the crap side of handling. Yeah, exactly. like using aimbot in COD, or you know, like I said, modding a machine gun in a Dark Souls. Like, I get where it can be fun for a few minutes, but you lose the whole point. At least that's, you know, one person's opinion. All right, best way. There's a watchtower up here. Best way is gonna be take a left, take a right. And try not to break the truck. Yep, that's gonna be one of the big ones. Try not to break the truck. So the engine upgrade is somewhere up this path. I think it's toward the other end of it. And there's something else up here, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, that's a big-ass stump. That's what it was. Thank you, man, because I could not remember for the life of me. Am I on the right spot? More or less. I have not seen it, and in all honesty, I really should have by now. So, I'm real heavily into games as like my chosen entertainment. I really should be going to watch movies though, because I'm a film student. So it would make sense for me to, you know, be watching the newest movies. All right, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna hit the brakes, and we're gonna change the time. We're just gonna break that. Ah, gotcha. So I play a lot of games, and I am getting into where I watch more TV shows. I'm not gonna say I watch a lot yet, but I do watch more TV shows now than I did probably a year ago. Um, I also spend a whole lot of time dealing with college classes at this point because, yeah, I sorely underestimated my course load when I enrolled. I didn't need that. I needed this. Hey, look, you can see that old abandoned truck down there. Where is it upgrade? Oh, it's way up here. Okay. I'm studying film production with a focus on editing and cinematography. So by the end of it, I'll have a bachelor's in making movies. What's that? Oh. But yeah, this year I've got storytelling, editing one, and a couple of writing classes. And I can tell you, like, I have managed to learn up to this point in my degree that I don't want to be a writer. I don't want to be a producer. You know, that's honestly what I'm hoping for, man. I want to see my name on the credit scroll of something like the Avengers. Or, you know, a project of roughly the same scope. And hey, with how much some of those movies make, if I do a good, do a decent job and negotiate it right, get my name on the credits of that, then I could retire. I'm getting older. I don't have to have enough money saved up to live for too long. Ow! That wasn't good for the front end of the truck. There goes the alignment. And the oil pan. And the radiator. Okay. Get up this hill. So this one's the suspension, and then the engine's at the end of the road. I think. I hope. And with those two, we should be able to take that trailer and actually get it over the hill. I'm going to just let it roll backwards a little bit. Austin powers my turnaround a little, just a touch. Yeah, I was planning on streaming Farthest Frontier tonight. I haven't played Halo much since 4. That was the last one I really played. I think that was the last one I actually got through the entire campaign on. Or... no, I might have finished the campaign on 5. 4, I know for a fact, was the last one I Halo'd. I used to have a buddy that was what we would do, is we would play Halo to the point where we could burn through the campaign on Legendary with every skull. I think it's this way. Yeah, I haven't actually played Halo since then. I ought to pick it up for Xbox, honestly. I've got a Series X sitting up in my bedroom and that I just haven't been playing. See, that's my issue, though, is I've heard that, and I've also heard that the newest one was great. And everybody loved it. But I know I didn't play, like, I think I played 5, but I think I only played multiplayer on 5. I don't know anything of the story of Halo 5. So I would be going into, like, if I got the newest one, I would be going into it completely blind. The last thing I remember is Cortana going rampant. I understand that. I really do. There we go. Alright, now is it worth doing that right now? There's an upgrade up here, I think. Nope, that was that one. That's just the tower. Okay. So yeah. We'll recover back. We'll get these upgrades installed. I'm not putting the SnowRunner transmission on it right now. Just because it burns through fuel real bad. So, install that. Install that. I can't get... oh, I can get better tires, it looks like. I've got 31s. Let's do Screw it, you know what? Let's do some 38s. See if I can keep this thing on the road. Oh. I'm not gonna say no, I think I did that once upon a time on the last map in Michigan. But yeah, no, it's never a good feeling when you just all of a sudden realize, ooh. She's got some more power now. It's never a good feeling though when you look around and realize that you're just suddenly stuck somewhere that you're not getting out of. You know what? With all this, I might actually be able to make it out of that. I might actually be able to make it across that river with no bridge. I'm not gonna try it yet. Oh no. Well, I mean, I guess it happens, but I know that don't really make it any better. I gotta remember where in the world I get a diff lock for this truck, because that is like the one upgrade port that I really actually feel like I need. Come on. Let's low it, low gear it. Maybe we won't cavitate the mud quite as much. Nope, not behind me. Why are you trying to hook behind me? Yeah, she's crawling out of there just fine. The diff is in Smithville Dam. Okay. So once I get a little bit more done here, I may actually run over there and do some looking around for that. See if we can't make this thing at least a little bit more beastly to do what I need to do with it. But I want to at least get a couple of bridges done here. And I mean, really, aside from a couple of areas of the map at this point, this thing's not struggling much at all. It's actually doing incredibly well. At least I think. Was that? Okay, no, that goes up there. That's... So yesterday, when I was looking for one of these towers, I ended up going up here thinking it was up on top of this mountain. Figured out along the way it was not. Rode down the mountain side, or rode down the side of the mountain. I think I actually rolled down the side of the mountain, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Bruiser was here. He might remember that instance better than I do. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. There we go. And kick it into low gear so I don't just... Okay, maybe not low gear. I love the fact that when you let this trailer down, it puts down the kickstands on all four, like on all four corners, so that it doesn't mess it up. Oop. Alright. Attach the trailer. Now can you pull it? I mean, better than you could before, I'll give you that. It's actually doing a much better job. Because before, just getting a little bit onto the dirt, it barely had any grip at all. But man, this is going to be a long drive. Oh. So I got to get up here. We're going to take a left, take these service parts to the rock slide that's over there. Pull me. The first contract. No, I got the first contract completed. That was the old bridge. At least I think that was the first one, wasn't it? Come on, pull. Yeah, second contract still not done, but we got the first one. Get you back up on this. It's just about pulling the front end of the truck off the ground, though. So, I mean... Alright, give me... you to there, maybe? Come on. Oh, you know, that is a good question, actually. I think it's possible to do that one if I can drag it on the winch, but I don't know if this truck could actually do that. Like, at the moment, a trip to Smithfield Dam to get that differential is seeming a lot more appealing than I think it should be right now. Come on, get over it. Man, it is squatting this truck bad. I think for anything that I absolutely cannot do with this truck, I will probably use the two-wheel drive GMC just because, like, it is supposed to be a challenge run. And using that, like, even if I use the larger truck, using that specific one will still keep it challenging. Come on, dig into it. Like, that was my biggest thing I wanted to do with this, is make it so that, like, it's very easy to tell, like, this is not being done, you know, a simple way. Why won't you give me the winch? There it is. There is a lot more winching going on here, though, that I think than what you're supposed to have. I don't know. I feel like this game also, like, Spin Tires Group, they know that that's how people do a lot of this stuff. That's the whole reason quick winching is a thing. But no, I think before I make the call to go out and use the big truck, I will try to do it with just this and dragging it with the winch and just see if it's possible. If I can get it going down the hill, I think I'll be okay for a second. Now the other end of this is going to be interesting because I don't have trees up both sides of it the way I did here. It could be a bit of an issue. You know, it'd be real great if I had grip from 4 tires. Not to that tree, you don't. Nah, it's still pulling it. I'm gonna avoid the winch for just a second because it's still pulling. Now it's not. Fuck. Well, try it. Oh, dang, man. I will say that's one thing I really am not good at in this game is completing contracts the way I'm supposed to. Like, I'll do a few here and I'll do a few there. I don't have the completionist mindset for this game. Like, I like to go around and do a few things here, do a few there. But like the big ones, like making sure, you know, I've got the roads open back up. And that's really probably it. Pull, but don't pull it out of the ground yet. Okay. What's bad is the little ones are generally harder. Like, I can fix a massive bridge easier than I can, you know, get parts over to the farm. Or at least that's been my experience with it. I don't know. I haven't tried some of the later... I think there's some where you haul, like, rockets and stuff like that. I haven't ever tried those. That actually sounds like it could be really interesting. Yeah, look, the front tires... The front tires are barely even making tire prints. Like, that's how much the weight of this trailer is not letting it do anything. Come on. Alright. Brake. We'll do from you to you. I have to drive the mission. Right. Oh, yeah. That has been a bit of an issue for me a couple of times because I don't ever think about doing it that way. Oh. How did it pull that down? Alright. Detached trailer. Pull forward into something that's got semi-solid ground. There we go. Man. Yeah, nope, that ain't gonna do it. Alright then. Let's try it from here, maybe? Why did you move the truck? I wanted you to move the trailer. Alright. We're gonna try to detach the trailer again. Gonna go this way. I'm gonna get up here. That's too far, isn't it? It is not. Okay. I might be able to do something with this. Come on, shimmy it over there. It's coming, but man, I'm tearing this up. I was gonna say, you're telling me you can't reach that tree. All right. There we go. And finally. Because, yeah, it should be right there. Come on, get everything up on the road. Man, those tires are just spinning, though. I think it's so much weight for this little truck. That used most of a tank of gas just to go that little distance. I like doing this. I really do like the little challenge stuff like that. But yeah, some of these things, man, they're not being nice. We will accept. And unload. Alright, honestly, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's cool and all. But, So that one needed metal and concrete. From the warehouse to there. That really is the best road. Shit. Alright, so I'm gonna go up here, I think, and turn around. Because I can't seem to turn around right there. Oh, no, 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 don't break. Don't break the truck. Please don't break the truck. Whoa. I almost rolled it. But I didn't. Alright, so the other bridge might actually be easier. No, because I gotta bring that concrete. I was thinking it might be easier to do from the other side. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. Alright, I am going to detach this trailer for a second. And we're gonna go get this thing. Go get the watchtower up here. Yeah, this thing. Because I don't remember what it is. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Now go forward again. Why are you being like this now? Like, this thing did so well yesterday, and now it's just not. Did I have smaller tires on it before this? Why? Why do I always do this? I needed to go up and around, not just up and over. Come on. Nope, you got it. Oh, okay. I remember this road now. For some reason I was thinking there was a faster way to it, and I think there is. I'm not sure enough of myself to do that just at the moment. I remember him. I remember him back when he was a good bit smaller. And I think... I don't know. I want to say he used to do a lot more that wasn't just the, like, insane mods. So, one problem with YouTube, if you're trying to grow it, you know, and as you, like, and you find this with anything like it, but as you're trying to grow it and develop it and, like, make it big enough to, you know, say you want YouTube to be a career. Because, like, for me personally, I don't really see it happening, but I would love for YouTube to be something that I could do as a career. Man, I don't know if I can make that jump. Yeah, we're gonna take this back. But no, I would love to get YouTube to be something that I could make as a career. The trick to it is a lot of the guys that get real big, like, especially if they really specialize on one game, it becomes something that they did something along the course of their channel that did really, really well. And you can kind of get yourself stuck, and that's what you're going to be. It's one of the aspects of YouTube that I don't really... Like, I understand it, but I don't really like it. Because you can really get yourself pigeonholed that way. To get out of the SnowRunner community, there's a YouTuber out there called Dangerously Funny, and if you look at his older content, he used to do a lot of Stardew Valley stuff. And he did it pretty well. Like, he made the transition to doing other things pretty decently. But, like, when he first switched, if I remember right, his views dropped a good bit. But he had gotten really big into, like, he had a lot of big mods that he used and things, and it wasn't the same game necessarily anymore as what you would get off the shelf. He found something that worked for him and really leaned into it. Way, way back in the day. Long around 2019, I want to say it was. I used to stream exclusively on Facebook. And, like, my best series I ever did was Pokemon Sword and Shield when that first came out. When I decided I wanted to do something different, my viewership tanked. Because, you know, I wanted to spread out and do something other than Pokemon Sword and Shield. And you get that as a streamer and I'm guessing as a YouTuber as well. I don't have as much experience with views on that. Yeah. You get a lot of that too. Like if the game decides that the popularity is going to wane, you have to be able to jump to something new. And you have to be able to jump quickly enough that your audience doesn't notice a drop. Because if they do, then you know, that was it. Alright, I am about to drop this trailer, recover back to repair. What am I sitting at for level? I need one more level, I think, to get... Yeah, I'm still at 2. I need to be level 3. So I've got to figure out a way... I may just go get the diff. Because this thing's not digging the way I need it to. So yeah, we'll go get the differential. Yeah, I understand I don't have to complete everything. I need to complete a little bit more than I have, though. Do I have anything else that I've unlocked? No. Alright, and actually, I've got to run real quick and check on something. I will be right back. And we'll head off to Smithfield Dam to find that differential. Alrighty, I made it back. I want to go ahead and do... And we're headed to Smithfield Dam. I want to find that differential lock. And we're going to see if that makes this whole thing a little bit more manageable. I may also... No, I don't want to do that right now. Because I don't remember how much fuel it's going to take me. I don't want to do the other towers on the way at the moment because I don't want to get stuck in Smithfield without a garage unlocked. Oh, dang. Yeah, just skimming right by. Dang it. That's the next one up, isn't it? Or am I thinking of the one after that? Because it seems like there's the one coming up after that had like several flooded farm fields and maybe a dam. I honestly can't remember now that I'm thinking about it. Honestly, I think... Okay. I couldn't remember if it was the second or third map. Okay, that's what it was. So yeah, I think I was kind of the same way. Smithfield is the one that really hooked me in. Drummond was one that made me acutely aware of the challenge, or whichever one of those it is that doesn't have the island, or it doesn't have, not the island, doesn't have a garage. It was the one that made me acutely aware of like the challenges you can run into in the game, because up to that point I'd never had a map where I couldn't, or I didn't have a garage I could just recover back to and not lose very much time. Oh! That was dumb. That was real dumb. I shouldn't have locked it up. I don't have a repair vehicle. Damn it. That was dumb. Be more careful this time. Okay, the twin steer, I think, was the one where I really started running into issues. Like, the map where I got that. I need that roof rack at some point soonish. Or not even the roof rack, just at least the trunk supplies. Like, a spare tire would be nice. Trying to stay off the all-wheel drive as much as I can so that I can save a little fuel. But in some areas it will be needed. Yeah, I do remember going and getting the twin steer though. And it seemed like the area around it was just plagued with areas where it's like, nope, you're gonna wreck here, you're gonna roll over, you're gonna fall off of something. I loved it, don't get me wrong, but I do remember it being a lot more difficult than I had imagined. Wait, I got a gas station on the way, so I'll just rock all-wheel drive the whole way, at least to the gas station. Ooh, let's maybe not try to go as fast as we possibly can, because, again, if I wreck, I'm kind of screwed. Get up out of the rut. I don't know, man. Like, to be honest, I've used some other trucks in Michigan to do things a little easier. Like the Bandit, which I sold. I honestly, I love the Bandit. It's great for its power. It doesn't suit Michigan. But no, I have seen what you mean with some people that play it where it's just to get the greatest truck you can possibly get and then go back and do all the easy contracts with no trouble. Like I said, for me personally, I'll probably use this thing way more than I should. Or, like I said, I'm gonna take a look through the mods, see if I can find one that's balanced well enough, but that I can also, or that's also the model of Chevy truck that I would like to have. Because that's my big thing, is I would like for this to be a slightly different year model. But no, I don't usually like doing the, finding the way overpowered stuff. Come on. In this case, I kind of do. Like, I would like to find as many upgrades for this truck as I can. But I don't feel like that's going to make anything overpowered because this thing's still just a little lightweight pickup that's going to be dragging things along. I remember the Scout 800 is not too far from here, but I don't really like that truck, so we're going to skip it. I do like the autonomous winch it has, but that's probably the only thing I actually really like about it. Yeah, I could see that. Oh, yeah, this is the one where I'm going to have to go around because I don't have the rock slide fixed, isn't it? Alright, let's see if these 38-inch all-terrain tires can get me through this. They honestly should be able to. I did it yesterday or not yesterday. I think I actually did this one a little while ago in this truck, I believe. There's another watchtower. Yeah, so just straight across here. Where does this road actually go? Oh, there's another bridge up there. Alright, so yeah. So the thing that steered me away from hard mode was the paying for materials and paying for fuel. Because part of the thing I like about the game is just driving around aimlessly or, you know, trying to do stupid things that you really shouldn't be doing. And I feel like paying for fuel would probably break me pretty quickly. Come on, get up there. Oh, you're fine. You can make it. The cranes need a strength buff. I also want to say the cranes need a little bit of a, they need a little bit of a load balancer. Like, give me a counterweight. Alright, and we're on the road. Travel to Smithfield Dam. Oh, that's where this one is? Okay, I think I remember where the garage is here. Don't get me lying, though. I think it's over here. I hope it's over here. Okay, yeah, so so it's over by the service hub, right? I think it's, yeah, it's right down the road from the service hub. Okay, I remember a bit now. So if you look back on my channel, man, you'll see that there was a time where I did videos of SnowRunner. And I played for about a month after I stopped making videos on it, and that's the last time I played. So yeah, it's been a hot minute for me. I don't remember too much of my way around. And then I very, very recently started getting, like, looking at it again and getting a little bit back into it. Alright. Still nothing new. At least not on tires. Real quick, I just want to look at specifically scouts. I wanted to see what they added here. Like what I have available now. Okay, so nothing too big. Do a little exploring, see if we can't find that differential. We're gonna start off. Just going this way. Hit a couple of towers along the way. We'll find the diff or we'll find something else. Grand Unbounded Adventure or something like that. Get out of the water. Yeah, I remember this map now, because I remember coming out of the garage several times, hitting that at way too fast and, like, blowing the front end of my car. Or blowing the front end of the truck, not the car. I also remember taking this in the Scout 800 for the first time and just rolling down the hill. Oh, come on. Nope, nope, nope. Farm gas. Towers toward farm, I believe. Yeah, tower's right there, damn. Don't hit the slope and crash it. Skip the big muddy part. Alright. Upgrade location is all the way over there. Alright, so just keep following this trail. We're gonna take the water route though. International Lodestar, Twin Steer, Paystar, TS, and... Okay, so I do specifically remember... Oh, what is it? I don't think I ever messed with the Lodestar. Maybe I should next stream or something like that, because, again, you know, this one's kind of dedicated to the Chevy. And maybe the Paystar? I don't know, there was one of them with Star in it that I remember specifically. And since I don't remember ever using the Lodestar, I'm guessing it was the... I actually don't know. Ooh, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Just don't tip over, please. Let's kick you into low so you can stop cavitating the water. Okay. Yeah, I didn't actually play it enough to know a lot of that the first time around. Come on. Get up there. Oh. I think the one I remember was the 6-axle one. Or... yeah. Hell, who am I kidding? I don't know, man. I do I probably remember it had more than 4. I'll put it that way. Don't break it. That's the one I remember then. I think. Because I want to say, out of the DLCs that I bought, that's one thing I hate about switching versions, is I did have another one. Or no. Hell, I don't know, actually. Now that I'm actually really thinking about it, I don't know. I would have to look at my Gamepass record to see what trucks I had there. Come on, climb it. Get up there. Gotcha. Like I say, I know I had one DLC pack on Game Pass. I don't remember which one it is. Off the top of my head. A new engine upgrade. I'll have to see how the power on that engine sits. I think I've actually got... I don't know if I've got the best one or not, actually. You know, I don't remember now that you ask. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it. But actually, now that you got me thinking about it, let me minimize this for just a second, and I can tell you. Okay, yeah. I had the SnowRunner Anniversary DLC and Season 2. And I think that was it. Yeah. So I think a lot of the trucks that I'm thinking of are from Season 2. Or not from Season 2. They're from the Anniversary DLC because they were available, like, starting the game before you did anything. You could do that. Okay. Let's see what we got up here. I've got a tower right there that I need to see how to get to that. Okay, I think I do remember the Bandit, because, you know, that's the one that it starts you off with without doing anything. The Caterpillar trucks, I think I remember one of those. But I don't remember too much about it. Now, see, you ask me a question like that, I'm always going to say blue. But I'm a little bit partial to blue myself. Here we go. Oh, that was deep. Yeah, on something like that, man, I always say blue just because I'm really partial to the color blue. It's my channel color, it's my hair color, it's what I paint all of mine. It feels right. Ooh. So yeah, if they look bad in orange, I would probably steer toward like a blue or green. Just because usually if something looks bad in a warm color, you kind of push it toward a cool color. All right. Let's take a look at this. Oh. I mean, black always works. Especially for something like vehicle color, yeah. Where is... Okay, I need you just doing this. The hardest thing for me to get used to, switching... So when I played it the first time through and I did the videos on it, I did it on my Xbox. So I got really used to using the thumbsticks as ways to control the camera and steer simultaneously. On the PC, your mouse controls your camera, but not if your cursor is visible. You have to click on it to get it to control the camera. Alright, we're almost there. Come on, come on, come on. No, you got this. You got it. Malaki Brown, thanks for stopping by the stream. Welcome. Glad to have you here. Let's kick this one up in the air, see how we're doing. I played MudRunner a bit. But it's been ages, man. That was back. MudRunner was back in 360 era, wasn't it? That was MudRunner was actually the reason when I saw SnowRunner, I went ahead and grabbed it up. Because I remember I never really got a chance to play MudRunner that much. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. I'm gonna get us some light. I don't like streaming games that I don't like streaming games that have a day-night cycle. Like once it turns night, unless you have some real adjustable brightness. You're one of these roads. Okay. So I'm gonna kick around this way. Still don't know where the differential for this thing is, but we're gonna find it. All right. Back over this way. This is the map that has the watchtower, I think it is. It's like out on the island, isn't it? Or is that the next one I'm thinking of? Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Oh! That wasn't good. I was saying, it doesn't... on the map, I am headed to the third watchtower straight across from the entry. Yeah, it's the one I was thinking of is this one where you forward down here and the watchtower is just across it. Yeah, I am on this little spot right here, just off to the right of the drilling site. Ah, that figures. I'm gonna grab this watchtower since I'm so close anyway. Probably grab the upgrade that's right here, and then I will recover back to the garage, and we'll head to the other side of the map. Okay, so I need to take the right... Oh, actually, I've got to go check my... I can hear my son crying through my headphones, so I'll be back in just a second, guys. Alrighty. I do apologize for that. I know it's a little, it is a little odd when it just goes silent. Alrighty, Connor, man, thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us. Anything around? Oh. Yeah, my wife watches him while I stream, but every once in a while he does something, and you know, like that time he hurt his foot a little bit, so I figured I'd go check and make sure everything was okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't wreck the truck, please. Upgrade should be right up here somewhere. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I remember this one. It's a little bit difficult to get to, but not bad. Seems like it's harder to get back out of this area than it is to get into it. I have gotten one contract done since the stream started. But you're allowing yourself to use other trucks. That's the catch, is, you know. Come on. I would really rather not just burn that through. Aside from that very first bridge that you can't really do without using that GMC, I have done nothing in this game so far with anything but this truck. Oh. Potato samples? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to help you with that one, man. I don't know. Rare special engine designed to provide as much power as possible, little regard for fuel consumption. Goes on the Transstar. Come on. Back up, here we go. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip over. You always come back to potato, man. That's the rule. Alright, so to get to where I want to go, it's going to be straight back out the way I came and take a right at the intersection. As long as I can make it to said intersection, because this thing is kind of burning fuel. Oh yeah, I know. That's kind of the reason I avoided the Scout. Like, I drove right by it as we were headed out, and I'm just like, eh. And me and the Scout don't get along great. Like I said, I like the autonomous winch it has, but that's about the only redeeming factor it has. And I think it only starts out with the well, does it start with the autonomous winch? Yeah, you can't break a moderately well cared for Chevy. Like, that's the way it is. Only way to take one of these trucks out of commission is for God himself to do it. Get up there. Yeah, no, it really does. It feels like you're just flying. Alright, now down the mountain. Okay, you know, that might do it. I don't know. It might not. You could probably still switch to it and get her to start, though, couldn't you? Come on. I got here. I will say, with some of the hills and things like that in this game, one thing I really, really wish they would add, and the crane can do it, and that's the reason I know it could be implemented in the game, because the crane can do it. I would like the ability to pay out the winch once I attach it to something. Um, I don't remember if it's left or right, so we're just gonna go straight. I bought it on Steam for $26 for that and the year one pass today. I don't know. See, it looks like it's out there on that island to me. Oh. I think right's gonna be the easier route there, yeah. Alright. This way. That may not be exactly true, but the dumb stuff is always at least fun in SnowRunner. In a lot of games, I'll say that. Like, that's what that should be a defining criteria for good game. Is it fun to just do dumb stuff to mess around? All right, we're gonna go this way. Because I'm trying not to go too far off course, because I'm getting low on gas. So instead, we're just going to go through the woods and break the engine a little bit. Right there. That looks like the best route in. It's looking less like the best route in. Tank mod. Now, as someone who's dealt with tanks in a professional setting, I'm going to say right now that those things are not nearly as good as people think they are in certain conditions. At least not the newer ones. They just... Come on, get over it. Yeah, this is exactly what the engineer that designed this truck had in mind. I am sure of it. I was enlisted in the Army for 5 years. I was a Bradley mechanic and a recovery vehicle operator. I didn't do any kind of secret squirrel shit, but I actually did. I worked on track vehicles in the Army. Did it not? Okay, that one doesn't unlock an upgrade location. Which that works. Yeah, like I said, I spent 5 years in the Army. I was a track mechanic, and I was also one of the guys that you called when you got your track stuck. So yeah, I feel like that's a good way to put it. Dealt with tanks in a professional setting. It is, and a large chunk of that is just it's not as flashy as the Abrams. It's not as flashy as the Abrams, and it's not as iconic as the 113. So people don't really, a lot of people don't even know what they are. Like it, there's kind of a joke amongst Bradley mechanics, and when I was in that, most people when they look at it will just say tank, like track vehicle is tank, and they never really learned the difference. But the other side of it is, it's not the big heavy armored vehicle that leads the charge, it's the one that carries people. Like it is at its core a troop carrier. You don't even always get the machine gun, man. And that engine, that old Detroit engine in the 113 is, they are dirty. Oh shit. No. Fuck me running. Yep. Okay. You know what? We're gonna come over here real quick. I'm gonna actually just buy the autonomous so that I don't do that again. At some point I will buy another Bandit, but right now is not that time. I can't believe I just rolled this truck over. So, I don't know how much you keep up with it. Like, America's kind of running into the same trouble with the Bradley now. Like, we don't know if we want a troop carrier or what we want to do with it. Like, the 113 was so versatile because it didn't really have a set role. Like, everything was interchangeable. And it seems like that's what they're trying to do with the Bradley at this point. I don't really know much about how the program is running anymore. I've been out since 2015, so most likely a lot of what I know is extremely outdated because I got out and I just haven't kept up with it. I do know that if you dump a bunch of cold water into a hot Bradley engine, it hydrolocks it, and you get to spend about the next 44 hours pulling pieces off of it, and ripping the engine out and swapping it. Done that one before. Ooh, Yeah, man, I laughed a lot at the beginning of that too, and oh, yeah, I laughed a lot at the beginning of that story myself, and about 36 hours in, I was not laughing, I was angry. Okay, we're down here. Oh, it's right over there. Shit. I don't need you. I need something in front of me. Nope, not behind me. In front of me still. Oh yeah, now it is. Like, I've still got friends that are in that are doing the same thing, and they still have to deal with the same thing, and they still gripe about the same things. And now that I'm not one of them that's awake for 3 days doing it, I laugh my ass off. Tanks are tough. They're not invincible, but like, they're tough, but they're not this indestructible beast. Now, on the other side of that, you could sit there and shoot a tank with an AK-47 all day long, and you're going to chip the paint. That's about it. So, depending on where you're using it, yeah, they can seem absolutely indestructible. One thing a lot of people don't realize is tanks are not good in sand. Like, once you get past about a foot of sand, tracks in general, just, they're not good. Yeah, that's basically it. Like, small arms fire, and even upwards to, unless you're real careful and a real good shot, upwards to like a 50. It's just gonna shrug it off. The way you counter the sand thing is you drive in a straight line and you take your turns very, very wide. Because that's where you actually run into the issue, is when you start turning. It starts packing sand up above the track, between the track and the road wheels. And as you keep turning, you pack more and more sand in there. So taking very shallow turns will, I'm not saying it will alleviate the problem, but it will make it more manageable. Yeah, North Africa's, that was, it was a learning experience for tracks. Like, you got to think back to it though. Track warfare, when that front was going on, was new. Like, there were a lot of things we just did not know about it back then. I know there's probably an easier path up this hill. At this point, I'm pretty sure there's gotta be. Oh. That's basically what it amounts to. Like, and don't get me wrong, that advice, like, for how to deal with tracks and sand, that works just as well for a tank as it does for, like, a dozer. Because they suffer the same drawbacks. I personally don't like Hemmets. I like the 88. But Hemmets serve a very different purpose. They're the wreckers for wheeled vehicles, where 88 is the wrecker for a track. Oh, 2 upgrades now. So we're just gonna pop back down here to this. Or this way. I feel like this is gonna be the best route up it. Yeah, there's also a certain amount of, like, rivalry between track and wheeled mechanics in the military. That's, yeah, no, I feel you there. I really do. Yeah, there's a lot of rivalry between, like, track crews and track mechanics and wheels in the military, and so that's also probably something that drives my little bit of dislike for the Hemmet. Is just, you know, I was a track guy. Come on, get up the hill, get up the hill. So the Abrams, there's a lot of things as far as aesthetically, I think, with the Abrams that they just didn't do right. But on the other side of that, a lot of things with the Abrams, they went entirely for function. Like, I like the older style tanks. Ah, dang it. Engageable all-wheel drive for... Oh! Okay. Hey, you know what? I'll take that, because it'll come in useful later. Back down to here, over to here. Where in the hell? Mmm... To be honest, I haven't looked at one in a long time, so I don't even remember exactly what they look like. Oh, I'm in low. I understand the reason a lot of modern tanks look the way they do. I'm not a big fan of it. Like, I like the old style, like the M60s, specifically. The high-profile tanks. I have not, man. Yeah, like I say, I like those older generation tanks where they're big and bulky and loud. The like sleek, clean look to a lot of the newer ones, I just don't like. Don't get me wrong, they're more effective, but I don't really care for them. Oh God, I think I remember that one. There's one we have. Um, I think it was actually a tank buster, if I remember right. The Mammoth. It's got two sets of tracks on each side. Massive ass gun. There's exactly two of them on the planet. One sits in France and one sits in... I think it's in Georgia right now. I think they moved it from Knox to Benning. Yeah. Big tank. Way too damn heavy to be useful. But nope, they built it. Right near the end of World War II. You can make me. You can do it, ain't you? Ah! Okay. Man, it ain't even in bad shape yet. And with the ability to do stuff like that, she's got way more days ahead of her. Pull it straight up the wall. That should not have worked. I love it, but that should not have worked. Oh yeah, just dance between the ruts in the road. I mean, well, yeah. But we fixed the tire, and I bought it an autonomous winch, so now next time I flip it, I can just roll it back over. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here... I'm gonna take this one first. But first I'm gonna recover back. We're gonna see if... Because I think I can do the, fallen rocks. I want to say I can do the fallen rocks from the service area. Because I just need a trailer. Oh, dang. I did not know that. I would have thought they'd have had actual licensed vehicles, or Russian vehicles, way before that. So we're gonna go take care of the boulders, and I'm pretty sure the boulders is service parts. Yep, drift the trailer, that's fine. It's not a problem. I wonder how this game would work with something with like NPCs. No, that's the thing though. Is it an actual Russian company, or is it an old Soviet state company? Because if it's from a Soviet state, then it kind of makes sense. They don't always see eye to eye. I don't remember though. I don't remember like what the actual geographical headquarters is. Yeah, that's what I meant. I couldn't remember if they were based in Russia or if it was like if they were in one of the states that used to be part of the USSR that broke off from Russia. Yeah, if they're actually from Russia, then I don't see why they wouldn't have been able to get licenses for their actual trucks. That doesn't really make too much sense. Alright, and then we go cargo management and unload it. It does that sometimes. Autocorrect can do some weird shit, man. You know, it's really hard to know what Google likes any given day at this point. Alright, back it up. No, no, no. Now back that up there. I just need you slightly out of the way. That's good enough for me. Since there are no NPCs in the game, I don't feel the need to leave them space on the road. Now, I would actually really love to have that, though, to have, like, NPCs and things like that in this game, or in a game like this. Like, just a heavy driving-focused game with, like, the traffic of GTA. Not all the stealing cars and everything like that. Just, you know... I guess, like, Euro Truck might do that. Man, there ain't shit in Ohio but corn. Okay, no, actually, I will take that back. Y'all get a shitload of snow every winter, so yeah, I could see it. I used to have a little two-wheel drive Chevy 1500. And I took it to Ohio one winter. And I spent more time with my tires spinning or in the ditch than I did anywhere else. Gotcha. To be honest, I actually went up to Ohio for the very first time I went there. I went for a concert in Columbus, and I ended up having to leave like hours before the concert, so I never got that side of it. Most of the time I spent there, does Louisiana have an NFL team? I don't remember if my state actually has a professional sports team. I know we have a couple of colleges. The state I moved from this last summer, they have a basketball team, but they don't have a football team. I moved to Louisiana from Oklahoma. I traded like 15 degrees in temperature for like 50% in humidity. Okay. Then yeah, we got one. Shit. Oh, I don't need that. Okay. Buckle up, because we're probably about to go swimming. There's the Thunder. They have a pro basketball team. I know that because I got to hear people talk about it for fucking ever. New York's also got like a quarter of the population of the country. I don't actually know how many or what percentage of the country lives in New York. I know there's a lot of people up there. Like a lot of people. No, don't you do it. If this is a differential, we're going back to the garage. Alright, so this is the... This is the engageable all-wheel drive for the White Western Star. Where is that next upgrade? You're way the hell down there, aren't you? Alright, so either way, we're recovering back to the garage so that I can go get that other one. Wait. I just remembered something. I can get the trunk parts now. So I now have supplies to repair this thing. And I wanted to see... We lose way too much power if I switch to other engines, so I'm not going to just yet. But hey, look, I have a spare tire now. That may actually help me a lot, because that's the most likely thing I'm going to break, is my tire. Ooh, don't do it. Don't go too far. Alright, as long as it's this one up here, we'll be alright. Because I spent a lot of time trying to get this truck put together. Alright, let's get on up here. And then I think... Yeah, it's right. Oh, that was just water. I was expecting it to be muddy under that for some reason. Oh, one moment. And on we go. Okay, so it's... I'm just gonna do that. Just that way I know where to turn. I don't see myself needing it, but every time I've ever said that in my life, it's come back to haunt me. Little bit of a bouncy road. Not too bad. Come on. Get down here. No, don't fall. I mean, I've got the autonomous winch, so I guess a minor fall isn't really a big deal. That was one of the big things that I didn't like, was that I could have my winch and flip my truck over and I still can't do anything with it. Or I can't do anything with it. You know, it actually, now that you say that, it might have been. But we're gonna figure it out without doing that. Now, once I get this, we're gonna head back to the garage. I'm going to put the diff lock on, and we're gonna go try to pull that trailer. Alright. Because that was the thing I actually really want. Tread softly. Oh, recover vehicle 10 times or more. Yeah, I recover a lot. I understand that. I wouldn't be able to, but I sold the Bandit, so Alright, so we go to the... We're gonna go to global. Nope, dang it. Yeah, no, it is global. Okay. Alrighty, I will, I'll do that probably off stream. Just check them out, see how they look. Oh, dang it. I left my... I forgot. You have to store it and then pull it once you get back to the other area. Okay. Retain. Now we go back to Black River. Hit the garage. I think I remember looking at least the more modern tractor. All right, where did I leave my... Where did I leave my trailer? Oh, that's over there. Okay. Now, diff lock's only available in low gear in this, if I remember right. Right now, I think I'm just using highway. Just the gearbox I'm using at the moment is just the standard one. I have the SnowRunner gearbox for this truck. I just haven't actually decided to use it yet. I do think this will be a little bit faster. Come on, don't make me regret doing this. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Oh, bouncy. Yeah, this is one of those roads that I may not have wanted to use raised suspension on. Come on, get up there. Go around it. Grab the fuel. Away we go. Yeah, I know there's a mission there, but I'm not going to do it right now. Mostly because I can't really do it in this truck. Alright. I think on the next time I stream this, I'm going to do it, instead of it being this truck, it's going to be the first GMC that you get. Like, I'll use just that one. That way I got something that can actually pull, like, the big semi-trailers and stuff like that. That, and I found a few things for that truck now that should make it a bit more bearable. Just climb right up it. Like, it's not even there. Come on. Nope. Get back down there. I will say there is some issues with the camera for me sometimes. Like not being able to get it into the right spot. Okay. Know where I'm at now. We'll go ahead and kick this back over to automatic. We're gonna break the engine up just a little bit, you know, because tiny amount of wear and tear. Need it sometimes. I think I've already hit this one. In fact, I'm almost certain I've already hit this one, but we'll go ahead and throw this up anyway. Mostly because I just like the song it plays. I don't know why, I really like that music. Or like the music that they use in this game. Probably because it doesn't get copyright claimed. Come on. Down the mountain. Yeah, we're just gonna slide right through that. Oh, it's you again. Gonna see if this makes a difference. Because it really, really should. I mean, it's not a huge difference, but it's a noticeable one. Like, it is actually pulling the trailer here. We can only hope, man. No, like, it's actually, with the diff lock on, I'm not spinning the way I was. So, I am actually able to climb this hill with it. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's doing well, but it's doing better. Which is all I can really ask for. I will say, diff lock uses a whole boatload of fuel. So I've done, what is it now? I've done 2 contracts during the course of this stream. Because I got the first bridge done, and then I got the boulders cleared. And if I can get this one, this will be 3. And to get this one, I need concrete. I need 2 concrete and metal beams, I believe. Which is altogether a trip with the trailer now, back to the warehouse, to the bridge, back to the warehouse, back to the bridge. Oh yeah, no, like it's getting there, but deciding to do it with just this truck it's needlessly difficult. Because you've got the Fleet Star and you've got the GMC. Like, you could do it with either of those trucks a lot easier. I did it for 2 reasons. I wanted to see how difficult it would be to play this game with just the starter truck, but I also did it so that I could use that as my title. I'm not gonna lie. I decided to take on this challenge so that I could put that in the title of a YouTube video. because I am very much one of those people that does this, that I won't put something in the title or the description or the thumbnail that I'm not going to do. Like I may stage up some of my pictures a little bit for my thumbnails to make them look a little bit bigger, but like I'm not going to make like irrelevant clickbaity stuff like that. So if I say that's what I'm doing, then that's what that's what I'm going to try to do. I know how to attach a trailer. I'm dragging one. I'm not dragging it well, but I'm dragging one. Ooh. I keep feeling like I'm just gonna fly off the edge of the map at some point. Alright, so we're gonna wrap around this way. Does anybody know which is heavier, the concrete or the metal? Or or is it treated as the same weight? Because like I honestly think it's treated the same. So that's the first one that's gotta go. Man, I'm gonna tell you, don't. It's not worth it. It is really funny, I think, that you can. Like there is absolutely a way to do it, but slabs is what's needed for this contract. I was like, don't you get stuck on that. We're going to take the diff lock off, put it back up on this gear, and we're going to see if we can get a little bit of speed going. So I know we could make it... Okay. Well, that's not reassuring because I'm already struggling with the metal beams. Why would the game force me to play like this? Yeah, man, it's not letting me get much traction on those front wheels. Like, they're barely touching the ground. Meanwhile, this trailer is just digging in. If I run out of gas trying to do this, I'm gonna call this just absolutely fine. I don't know if I've got the pull to do this with this much weight. Am I missing something? Or is it just this is how fast it's gonna go now? Come on, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. Oh, that's right. The autonomous winch doesn't have as much power as the other one did. Alright, I'm gonna do that. Like I said before, I like being able to see. Yeah. Yeah, again, my front tires aren't even making contact with the ground. Or they're not really making... Well, no, they are now. Let's say, that was one of the problems I had before, was like they weren't even making tire prints. I guess a better way to describe this one, though, would just be like seeing how much you could deliver with just the winch. God, it's just tearing into it, though. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you give up on me. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it with the quick winch, I guess. No, no, no. Let it go. Just pull it. Pull it. Come on. Alright, so I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this time. I'm gonna get this load all the way over here. And then because it's almost 3 o'clock my time, I think I'm gonna take the Fleet Star and I'm gonna go get the last little, or the concrete slabs for it. And we're gonna barrel this thing over here with the Fleet Star. We'll knock this one out, and then I don't know, I'll put up a poll on my community tab. So if you guys want to see me take on another challenge, I'll put up a couple of truck ideas there. Come on, get out of... Well, I don't know, you know, I might just never get this one delivered. Come on. Go, go, go. Just fucking pull. Oh, no, no, no. Don't lose my all-wheel drive. Yeah, it doesn't... This thing just does not have the weight to do this. get you up to there. Flip back around. Come on, get over the hill, over the hill. Fine, you know what? Pull it down. Yeah, there we go. That tree was just not big enough. Okay. Coming down the hill, maybe we can get some speed and drag our ass out of here. Get through it, and get over it. Get through it and get over it. Come on. It's almost got it. It's almost got it. But God, it's just so much weight. Come on. Oh, that's what you needed. Just to shift the weight around a little bit. Don't you do it. All right, let me see here. So I'm gonna try the same thing I did earlier. We're gonna pull forward a little bit. Yep, that's not helping me. But I think I see what might. So if I'm not mistaken, one of the big issues I'm having at the moment is I'm caught on that rock. I mean, aside from the fact, you know, I'm using a trailer that should not be used for this. Okay, so we're going to detach the trailer, shift back into automatic, because I can get around like in this area by myself without the diff. So what if I do, can I attach you here? Did that move the trailer at all? Not enough. Well, that did not work the way I was hoping it would. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was about to happen. God damn it. Okay. So I seem to have gotten myself into a bit of a situation, and I think I'm actually gonna have to call this one here, guys. It's just shy of 3 a.m. where I'm at, and I'm gonna have to get some. I've still gotta get some sleep tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm live 6 nights a week, and I'd love to see you guys back. But I think I'm gonna do Farthest Frontier tomorrow night. So if you're into city builders, into Banished, things like that, be sure to check it out. Look forward to seeing everybody next time. Until then, as always, have a wonderful night.